guy that hosts with the most. We got False to my right here. He's doing something.
I'm here.
But we have you're not on your video's off though. We got down below. We have some guests tonight. Glenn and Lucia from the Lucia and Glenn Network.
Hello.
So glad glad you can be part of the show tonight. And tonight, what we're talking about is reflecting on 2024.
2024, what a year. Woo!
And I could say, I've had a good 2024 was good for me.
Yeah.
Until my Elantra got hit, that was about 2 years ago. I think it was in 23. But so what's going on, Magnificent Germany? How you doing? Thank you for hanging out with the trademark.
That's the one and only Mr. Infamous Booze from Florida.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Thanks for joining in tonight. We appreciate it.
Fred G.
Backstage. Fred's here, but he's hiding some. Oh, wait. There he is.
Hey!
There he is.
What's up, man?
There he is.
There's Fred.
You made it.
The crewman has arrived.
How's everyone doing?
You're late, Fred.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
But so again, Fred, we have Lucia and Glenn guest tonight hanging with us.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Mike won't be with us tonight. Mike is at Marshall Mikey. He's under the weather, so he won't be joining us. But we got Glenn Lucia hanging with us tonight. So you guys, I want to jump in really quick and thank you for the 9 people that are watching us so far. We appreciate it. Like and subscribe to the channels. Okala.
Magnificent Germany with Darion. We know who that guy is. We watch his stuff.
It's so you guys are like world travelers.
Yes,
so,
unfortunately, yes.
So our audience would be very interested on like your insight 2024. Where you been? What place did you like the best? How about the food?
Well, for the first 120 days of the year, we were in purgatory hell of the accounting world, where we're shackled to our desks. We can't do anything, and food and water are served by IV.
January through April, we don't go anywhere because I do taxes.
That's all your fault.
And I can't go anywhere.
Nope.
If it snows and we're stuck here, we live 40 minutes from our office, and
which isn't a bad thing.
It's a dangerous thing to be out there. We have a way to remote into our network center.
No, you have a way to remote in. I don't. Not fair.
If you want to give your places a plug, please do. You can put them in the chat. Put your links in the chat. Give yourself a plug. That's fine.
After April, we're on the loose. And
yeah, we're on the loose is right.
Let's see if we can jar Lucia's memory.
Oh God!
Where did you go this past May?
We were in the Baltics in May. We went on the Great Pierogi Cruise. We called it the Great Pierogi Cruise. We'll just put it that way. We started off in Warnamunde.
Well, actually, it was a 11-day vacation. We got to see 10 countries in 11 days. We started in the United States. We passed through Iceland. We slept over in Denmark, and then took a plane to Germany, where we picked up a ship that took us to Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Finland, Sweden, and then we flew back to the United States. So 10 countries in 11 days.
10 countries, 11 days, eating pierogies in every country.
We called it the Great Pierogi Cruise because we tried to find pierogies everywhere we went.
And we did.
And basically, we did.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Now, are they as good as our pierogies? Or were they
good
better?
as our pierogies? Well, oh, man, Jay. Oh!
If you had the ones in Poland,
Yeah.
you would still have that question on your lips.
Yeah.
Geez, are they good as the ones at home?
The ones in Poland, and we
Yes.
actually have videos on our page to back this up.
Okay.
When we walked in the one pierogi bar, get down. We walked in the one pierogi bar in Poland. I said to Glenn, "I'm done. Let's go." And Glenn was like, "No, you're not done because we have to have dessert." And then they brought out dessert pierogies.
So Lucia ordered some steamed pierogies. They were filled with white sausage and came with a Mediterranean dip. You get 10 pierogies in an order. I got deep fried pierogies. I got chicken with a horseradish
Chicken
dip.
Do you have the pictures on your phone?
And we have pictures, but I went back to the back room to see the girls that were rolling the pierogies.
Yeah.
And while I was there, Lucia was getting the check. I said, "We're not going anywhere until
we
we
get
have
dessert.
blueberry
Pierogies, yeah.
with sour cream to dip
Oh
them in."
yeah.
And were they? You say you always have
know.
room for pie. You always have room for blueberry pierogies. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was
It's,
May.
I was wondering, like, were there any unique, fillings in any of the countries that you went to? I know
The
sometimes people
ones I
put,
think was it Latvia or
prune.
Lithuania where they called them pilmeni.
They called them pelmeni, and
I forget.
they were shaped like a little pocketbook, like a little purse.
Yeah.
And then inside it was extra loaded. It was loaded with meat, unlike our potato and cheese pierogies, which have
Here.
become the standard.
This is Poland. That was Poland's pierogies.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
That is authentic. That is very
This-
authentic. Yeah.
This was Sweden. That's Sweden.
You see it?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, they were so
The way they
good.
served them in Sweden were pretty neat. This was Germany. They did a bad job at it. They were more like pot stickers than anything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Lithuania, these were the best right here. Those were
Is that the pelmeni?
no,
No. Oh,
those were really good. I forget what that cream sauce was. There's more of your Poland ones again. They were so good. They were just
Wow.
perfect.
so that was what kept us busy in each one of the countries that the ship stopped in.
Yeah.
We went on a hunt for their local pierogies.
Yeah.
Put pictures of them like that, and in our own Murphy scale of ratings on
Yeah.
the pierogies in there. When we hit Finland and when we were in Lithuania, we had very little by way of internet to guide us.
Yeah.
So oftentimes we were trying to figure out how to say, "Where are the pierogies?" in their native tongue.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
we had no Google
Wow.
Translate. We had
No, we had
We're like-
nothing. It was horrible.
We're like doing charades.
We're
like,
in-
yes, the pierogi.
Was it
Was
it Lithuania or was it Latvia where we had no signal at all
Zero.
whatsoever? That
Zero.
was horrible.
We had a
Oh
we had
my
a
God.
tourist map
I wanted
and,
to die.
and our hands to speak with.
I wanted to die.
And Lucia's more practiced at talking with her hands than I am because she's Italian.
You're gonna get hit in the head. I swear to God. I'm gonna hit you in the head for that remark.
All right.
And then where did we go after that?
Well,
See, I
the
forget.
ship, it dropped us off in Copenhagen, Denmark,
Oh,
where we went to one of the oldest working amusement parks in the world.
Yes.
called Tivoli Gardens. This is the place
Yeah.
that Walt Disney went in the 1940s and got the idea to build Disneyland. And it's in the center of town, right next to the train station. Couldn't be more convenient. We had been there once before, but it was raining, and it puts a damper on all of the fun when you're walking amusement
It
parks.
stinks when it's raining.
But we had a beautiful, God-given blue
Yeah,
sky,
we
puffy
did.
white cloud, sunshiny day.
Yeah, we did.
Got to eat our way around Tivoli Gardens, rode some rides along the way,
Yeah, it was fun.
played some games, and then we went to a ski slope built on the top of an incineration plant
Oh my God, that was crazy.
that took 400 truckloads of garbage every day in Copenhagen and burnt it without a smell in the air whatsoever. They
And
built a ski area on top of the place.
And yet to Naples up the road, you could smell it. You were smelling it for how many?
Why don't they put a ski lift up there? And
Oh my God.
he's got a bigger mountain than Montage at this point.
How many
stinks.
passport stamps do you guys have? You must have so many stamps on the passport.
Passport stamps.
Well, that was another story because Lucia had to give up a whole page in her passport.
Yeah,
When we got back from our last trip,
they did.
we had to go to New York City to get a Chinese visa
Oh my God! Can I tell the story?
installed in her passport.
So we take the day off from work. We just got back from vacation. It's the last day. At this point, I want to go home. He's like, no, we're going to go into the city. He's like, come on. He goes, let's go get your Chinese passport. 2 long blocks to get to the Chinese embassy. We get there. We go in. The girl's very descriptive, gives us all the instructions. She's like, yeah, you're going to have to come back in a couple of days to pick it up. As we're walking out of the embassy, I go to turn my head because I thought somebody said, hey, Glenn. He lets go of the door. Boom! Right in the head. If I didn't have a hat on, I'd be on the floor
It's a
dead.
$500.
No.
I wanted to kill him. I wanted to
Hit
kill
her in
him.
the head because
Oh man.
he was right behind me, and I closed the door, and she stuck her head back in the doorway
Because
like
I
this.
thought somebody was calling you.
Right.
Well, take a guess which one of us cried, and it wasn't me. I was going like this the whole way. He's bawling his eyes out. Oh my God, I almost killed you.
If she didn't have the hat on that I bought her the night before,
I wanted to
she
kill
would have
him.
been bleeding all over the Chinese
wanna kill-
consulate. It would have been an international affair.
Oh
Oh
no.
wow.
Yeah, you wouldn't be going to China, especially the look on their face when they saw me curse in the embassy, and everybody went, oh, I was so mad. So what was after the Baltics?
Well, that was the passport stamps.
Huh.
We haven't received too many passport
No.
stamps. They look at our
That's
passport.
it.
They know who we are. We're in
Yeah.
their computers.
We're
They
national spies.
they rarely hit our thing with the stamp
I'm gonna
anymore.
say we probably have like a good dozen, if that, for this year.
Well,
Your book's almost full.
as of right now, we have been to over 51 countries.
Holy
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, I want to hurt you.
Mhm.
Traveling with him is not easy. Let me tell you.
This year alone, though, we got to visit 10 countries in 11 days. So there's that then.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's definitely kind of a bucket list, I think, for my wife and I. You know,
Oh, I'm telling you.
eventually just to kind of get we don't have passports currently. I've never been out of the country, but
That-
you know, at
that
some point
shows
we'd
you
like
how
to
many
get to Europe.
countries.
Oh,
Pin
God.
traveler.
Oh wow.
There's a couple wish listed that are coming up this year, but so where else?
Wow.
So after Baltics, where do we go?
Well, we
forgot.
kind of stayed close to home for
We
the
did.
summertime, only because my
The son was getting married,
son's wedding was August 31st.
and we were
there
supposed to
was
not go
always
anywhere for 3 months, but
things
that
to
didn't
do
happen.
and this and that. So
We stuck away. a
we
couple
took some
times.
long weekends
Yeah.
this summer. The first long weekend that we did was we went to Montreal to see the Formula One race there. We went to the Grand Prix,
Ooh,
in
that's right. I
Montreal,
forgot about
which
that.
is like the first or second weekend in June, usually the first weekend in June, I believe. This is the biggest event in all of Canada. Over 200,000 people show up there on a Sunday afternoon to see the cars go by. And if
Right.
you blink, you'll miss them because that's how fast they go.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure.
that was
Now-
crazy.
Have you guys heard of Althea Pizza in Pittston?
No, I've heard of the new Lucas, but not Althea.
It's on Main Street in Pittston. It was an old bank, and they remodeled it.
They have
Oh,
tripe?
wow.
And their hours are like on their Facebook. They don't well, last I looked, they didn't have a phone number yet. Their hours are weird. It's like usually like from like 4 on, or weekends like 12 on. They're really weird hours. But they're specialty pizzas. You guys would
Nice.
like that.
Mm.
They have
Nice.
a bar, they have mixed drink, and it's more like not just a pizza joint, it's like a pizza like restaurant
Mm-hmm.
from
Nice,
back in the day.
nice.
Someone
Yeah,
else
they were good.
What?
was just at the Refinery for a Christmas party. Refinery is in Pittston too. It's a upscale restaurant, I understand.
Yeah, I haven't been
was
there
just
yet.
there too. I was there the week before Christmas for a work Christmas party with my coworkers. Great food, really cool atmosphere.
Nice.
Mhm.
It's just really cool to see what they did with that old building. I mean, you know, whatever it was, a warehouse. I mean, it's been sitting there vacant for so many years. It was really cool. Great
Wow.
food.
Nice.
It's so Fred, how was your 2024 there as we take a look back?
Man, it was good. I'm pretty grateful for all the good stuff that kind of came my way in 2024. Um, Man, I'm trying to think. Yeah, January I had surgery,
Mhm.
so kind of got over that, and I'm going to fast forward to May. My wife got her master's degree, so
Oh,
congrats to
congratulations.
Steph,
Stephanie.
Beautiful.
is she watching
She-
tonight?
She's watching. Yep,
I
she
didn't
she
see her chime
finished her
in yet.
Making
master's.
sure you
Yep,
behave.
yep, you know it. Um, and then another big highlight, I think it was either June or July, we saw the Rolling Stones in Philly.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah, just a beautiful summer night, outdoor. Mick Jagger and the gang just doing their thing. So yeah, 24 was a pretty good year. Yeah,
Nice.
And I understand because I saw it anyway. That at the last minute you got a special gift from the Shop Zone.
I sure did.
Oh,
I have it right here. I have my
There you
official
go.
outside the box baseball hat.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
It's
nice.
it was funny because I didn't see the notification because I get notifications through Printify when somebody orders something, and then Steph messaged me. She's like, "I ordered that," so I'm like, "Oh," so I tried to push it through, and I'm looking like, with the mail. I'm like, "Oh, it wasn't scheduled to be there till the day after Christmas," but at the last minute, I looked, and it arrived like the 24th. It was there like the day before. I'm like, "Yes." I'm texting, I'm messaging stuff. I'm like, "Hey, did it show up?" It's according to my, and it did. She's like, it literally came today. I'm like, "Great."
Yeah. Yep.
It's
And she and I were kind of playing that game of like, whatever packages are on the porch, don't look. I don't want you to see, the return labels, because everything's supposed to be kind of a surprise, for Christmas.
right.
She wanted to, wrap everything, and yeah, man, that package was out. I'm like, I think we got a package on the porch. She's like, I'll get it. Don't go out there. Don't get it. So it came in time. She got it wrapped. I love it, man. It's a very nice hat.
Cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Thank you, guys.
Guys that are joining us from the Lucci and Glenn channels, and
Yes, the infamous barber is in the chat room.
thank you guys.
Three
Appreciate
Saints
it.
Barbers. Three Saints and Jessup. And good old Sammy.
We're glad you're here with us. And this is not just the last Saturday of the month. It's the last Saturday of 2024.
The only thing I didn't like about 24 is, I'll tell you this. Having the precancerous scare was one thing, but then
Right.
coming back from South America with walking pneumonia was the other one. That was the worst.
You got it, Steph. No problem.
That was
It's
the
like-
worst. Having to cut my trip 2 days short.
Oh, it's
Glenn's got no comment on that one.
It was a challenge with Lucia because she coughed for 3.5 weeks
Non-stop.
without stopping,
Right.
incessantly coughing.
Yep.
And we tried everything under the sun.
That's right.
Oh, do
Horrid.
you want a cough drop?
No.
Do you want a cough drop?
No.
Do you want a cough drop?
No.
Are you sure you don't want a cough drop?
No.
My wife and I play the same kind of
It's not
thing.
funny,
Are you
but-
sure you don't want a cough drop?
Are you sure you don't want a cough drop?
Yeah. Here, have a cough drop.
Um,
just take
all
one.
right. Mike has a question. Was it cancer or pre-cancer?
Precancerous. It was not cancer, Michael. He gets confused easily.
We all do. What is pre? Means it's
Pre means it was pretty much
it could turn
it
into
could turn
cancer,
into cancer,
so they
but
cut it off.
yeah, twice. That was
could have went
brutal.
either way.
Yeah. It runs in my family as far as like cancer went, so that's why I overreacted, because I didn't want to go down that line. So
It's
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see our guys yet. Usually we get Marcus. I didn't see Marcus yet. Venger 6. Venger, he's from Texas, so he's an hour behind us. So he normally catches the repeats.
Yeah.
But sometimes he shoots pool all the time, so he's in like a pool league. And Marcus from Chicago, I think.
Nice.
Usually they start chiming in like at the 10 o'clock hour. Now
Nice.
normally, because I know you asked how long does the show go. Initially, me and False were doing it for an hour.
Nice.
But then people were chiming in at like 5 to 10 and asking, "Hey, what about this?" And
That's what usually happens with us. We'll do our live show tomorrow at 7, but because YouTube doesn't want us to play the music end of it, we won't include the music end of it, but we're going to move that whole music segment to Rumble in January of 25. They actually approached us and said, "Yeah, we want your live show." So I was like, "Okay."
Are you ready to rumble?
Shut up. You're such a dork.
actually, I just got notification from Restream that I think they're pairing up with Rumble next year too for next
They
year.
already did. If you have
I just saw that. I'm so behind on my emails, it's not funny.
if you have one of the higher packages, they are pairing up with Rumble. I think it's on the lower package too, but they're definitely changing their pricing structure. So if you're locked in, you're better off to stay locked in now, because I got in a big argument with them the other day over it. They're like, "Oh yeah, we redid our pricing structure. Like if you have so many channels like we do, it's going to be this amount a month." And I'm like, "Well, I'll just renew it now and leave it where it is and just lock it in for the whole year."
I just had to make my payment today. I literally had to pay it today.
If you can do it on the year basis, you're better off, Jay, because they're changing their stuff around. I think there was one that we found that's like a little bit cheaper.
They raised the monthly rate 300%.
Oh, it was
3
crazy.
times the amount we were paying before for a monthly subscription. So you have no choice but to sign up for an annual subscription.
That's what I did.
300% increase.
That was ridiculous.
Who the hell are they?
I know, right? It's called OneStream. That's the other one, but they don't have all the connections like Restream does, where you can just plug in and go.
See, that's what I like. You just plug it in and you're good to go.
And
that's what I like.
StreamYard is way too much. Cruising on the high seas has made it in. Holy God. It's about time.
I looked at StreamYard and I was going to do StreamYard, but I'm like, I was so confused. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
I got more aggravated looking at it and trying to figure that I'm like, you know what? I'll just stick with Restream because.
Yeah, Restream is good, but when they increased their prices, I was like, oh man. So that's why I locked in for the year, and it's like, we'll see what happens. I think I have like a permanent discount or something where they said I can stay locked in, but hey, worst comes to worst, I'll just go to OneStream, and if I have to pay more for StreamYard, I will, but I'm not going to pay a 300% increase on Restream. There's no way in hell.
No.
No.
So, False, how was your 2024?
Yeah, False, let's hear from you for once.
Are you there?
How was your 2024? Can't hear you.
He has no
Mine
sound.
was pretty good.
No,
I also had a surgery in my nose. I got that taken out.
Oh, was that the deviated septum surgery?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's still kind of healing right now. I yanked the stitch out today. That was cool.
Oh, that's good. Did they have to do the other part with the turbinate drilling? Did they do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
So what I would recommend is if you can't breathe normal within 30 days, they said, they had me go back and do the second part. They actually take this auger and they go
you're
up
being a
in
little
the nose.
graphic
What's
there.
true? I went through it.
Yeah, Lucia was very, very nasally.
Oh,
and
that was
it was about
bad.
10 years ago. And she went for the deviated septum surgery.
Oh,
and the
painful.
doctor could have done more, we think.
The
than
first
he
doctor
did.
screwed up.
And then we went to another doctor, and the other doctor said, well, the next step is to get the turbinate reduction, where they actually scrape the sides of your nasal passages so that they can't come together and make you nasally.
Right. Instead I have
Hi, Susan. How you doing, Susan?
Hi, Susan.
Susan's one of our regulars.
Auger the schnoz. There you go.
I was trying not to read that comment.
Auger the schnoz.
You're not arguing my schnoz. Get out of here.
Deviated to what?
Years ago, I had a deviated septum. And
It's
they literally
awful.
came to if they would have went any farther, they would have broke my nose or
The problem with the first doctor that did it, and I won't name drop, my nose was perfectly straight, and now it'll never be straight again. And I tried to go back and try to get him to fix it, and it was He's like, well, we'd have to get into constructive surgery. I'm like, no. No. Just no.
I don't think your nose was straight before, Lucia.
You're an ass. He's such an ass.
Lucia was a tomboy growing up.
Shut up.
It's true.
I don't keep
Maybe she were.
I'm sure she took more than one to the nose with that mouth of hers.
No wonder why you talk retarded. Get off my
Yeah, 2024 for me. I have to say, I very good. Can't complain. I had
here's the real star of the show.
but said work's going good. Said we've been plugging the show for just over a year now, going live. My food videos are doing good.
Good. Red Fox loves your shows, Jay. You see him? My cat.
Everything's going past so quick that I didn't catch it.
No, he's right here.
Okay. I thought someone in the chat. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, my cat.
Oh, that's good.
And then, come here. Here's my other one. Oh, here's the other one. Oh, whoa. Get. Whoa.
So today for my final food review for 24, I went to South Main Abe's, and for the holidays they had this deep dish chocolate cream pie. I'm sure it sent my sugar into into orbit. But oh my God, was it so good? And
That's good.
For the first time ever, I actually tried the relish dog.
The relish dog.
I always get chili dogs because that's what you go for.
Nice.
And it actually, so I got it was relish, cheese, onions, and mustard. It
Nice.
actually was pretty good, yeah. And let's see, I've been to places at Thea Pizza. That was a really good place. Where else did I go?
Hey, the burger that you had at the Cracked Egg. I just watched that video. Steph and I just watched it.
The cracked
That
egg,
looked good.
yeah. That
That
actually
looked really good.
And people were kind of hitting that video saying, well, the chili, the onions. But the cracked egg is not a hot dog joint. So that's
It's
why
not. What is it? Is it like a diner?
it's the old Colonial Pancake House on Wyoming Ave.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's called the cracked egg now. And they remodeled the inside. It looks really nice. And they have get two chili dog special. So I got that. Now their onions were kind of chunky, and normally I hate chunky onions, but
Yeah.
they're not a hot dog joint. They're just a regular. So I'm like, I didn't blast them for it. But people on comment on video, their onions look big. Well, yeah, they were, but got to give them a little bit of. Now, if Abe's walked out and had, I'd be like, what the hell's up with this?
Have you ever tried the hot dogs through Omaha Steaks?
No, I never had Omaha. I never got anything through Omaha Steaks.
Okay. The other day we got those hot dogs in a package that we got from, what was the name of your customer? What's the name of her business? Obscura Salon in Dunmore. Alicia Mecca. And in there was these hot dogs. They were massive.
Jumbo gourmet hot dogs. I needed extra ketchup on it because
you don't put ketchup on a hot dog.
Hot dogs, Jay.
That is a big point of contention here with this crowd. Ketchup on the hot dog.
Listen, now here's the thing that's different between Glenn and I. Glenn will smother his hot dog with ketchup and onions and relish.
and mustard.
Right? And mustard. Me, I'm just a very little ketchup because I hate ketchup, to be honest with you. It's liquid.
Then why'd you put it on there?
I want mustard, relish, and onions. And if you can give me jalapeno peppers, slam them on with some cheese.
There was a food truck. Now he's closed for the winter. I don't know if he'll be back next year. But it was parked down in a. If you're going into Plymouth, it was located at that.
Never ketchup on a hot dog.
It It was in a beer store parking lot. He had a food truck. If you're going over the Narrows and you go around the court, remember? I forget what's called out, but remember the used car tire place that had the big dinosaur on the roof with the girl in the bikini?
Oh yeah.
It's
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yep. So that beer distributor right after it, he had his truck set up in that parking lot.
Downtown Scranton.
So they had what was called a I forget what it was called, but it was a hot dog with jalapenos, and it had jalapenos on it. Was it the
jalapenos on a hot dog is my definite jam.
It was called the Macho Dog,
The
and
macho
Good
dog.
combo.
it had cheese, jalapenos, something else. It was different. And I don't know if they're going to be there for next summer. I don't know, because they didn't say anything when they on their Facebook page when they closed down. It was called Smash Burger.
Okay.
Smash.
And
No, I cannot eat 17 hot dogs, Mike. That's disgusting.
yeah, Mike, I can't. If you send me a video, an uncut video, eating if 20 hot dogs, I will send you something from the Shop Zone.
Oh, there you go, Mike. You and Valvano, you can do it right in your shop. Go
There's
head
a
for head.
challenge.
It's
We got to get Joey Chestnut up in here though to teach us the technique.
Hot dog eating contest.
There you go, Jay. Let's do a hot dog eating contest.
hell no. I could 5's my limit. 6 pushing it.
5.
Yeah,
6,
5 or
maybe.
6 pushing
Oh,
it.
jeez. Hot dog eating contest inside 3 Saints in Jessup. That would be friggin' epic.
If it's an
Where in Jessup?
aged hot dog, it might be able to do 6.
You might be able to slide them down.
Where in Jessup? Because I used to work up in Jessup.
3 Saints.
Where's that at? Like where?
It's right by, if you get off the,
It's
Casey
on
Highway?
on 247.
yeah, it's right on 247 off the Casey.
Yeah, because I get off at exit 3 for Jessup.
Right
Make
there.
a right
it's
at the
off
light.
exit 3.
Then I go up and then go towards where TMG Health. It was TMG Health.
Isn't St. George's restaurant like across the street or that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ever been to St. George's for the spaghetti with meat sauce on a Monday? St. George's restaurant is right there in Jessup, and they used to do this special for like $5. You could get spaghetti with meat sauce and bread and butter for $5.
I need to get my
on
tripe.
a Monday.
I need to get my tripe.
The barbershop, 3 Saints Barbershop, I think is right across the street.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
St. George's
You
still
guys
has
been
the
to-
best tripe.
Have you guys been to the loading dock in
Yes,
Dunmore?
I've been to the loading dock with the anal owner.
Yeah.
I just say that.
Great food though. I mean, awesome.
Yeah, no, he's
food.
got great food. He does.
I've heard
Yeah.
it. I've never been there. I don't know how come I never got there yet.
How could you have
Jay.
never been there, Jay?
I don't know.
You have to
Yeah,
get there,
we're
Jay.
officially
It's a
kidnapping him.
Please don't scream in my ear.
I'm not. We're gonna officially
it's
capture Jay and just take him everywhere with us.
Yeah.
Jay. I'm going to send you their menu because I mean, like nothing fancy. It's
No.
bar food,
Bar
kind of
food.
sports bar
Yeah,
atmosphere, but
we've been there. Yeah. And what I meant
awesome
by,
menu.
and I'm gonna correct myself before Mike the barber gets me in trouble because he has a tendency to do that. What I mean by anal is he's very OCD. He runs a tight ship. He doesn't put up with shit. That's what I meant
Yes,
by
he-
anal.
That's how
He
you have to
does.
do it, though.
No, I know.
You want
Yep. He's very matter of fact, very efficient. Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Number,
Great
shut
menu.
up.
it's
You're not going outside. No.
But yeah, I love a good chili mustard and onions, bacon,
Ooh,
cheese.
chili. Bacon on a hot dog.
Here's their specials from last Monday.
Here, put it in the camera and show him.
I can't.
What's up, Mark? How you doing, buddy?
I can't.
Happy New Year.
Your phone sucks.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Mark? Hope you had a great holiday.
Marky! Hello, hello.
Guys, we're just joining in. We have some guests tonight, Lucia and Glenn, hanging out with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you guys about the specials last Monday night at St. George's Restaurant, which is right near the Three Saints Barber Shop. Last week they had Manhattan clam chowder, chicken noodle, or shrimp bisque, cup $5, bowl $6, quart $12. BLT with a cup of soup $9. Fish fry on a hard roll with the cup of soup $12. Spaghetti and meatballs, I think this replaced the spaghetti with meat sauce, $10. Chicken parm hoagie with fries $12. That's insanely
Yeah.
cheap. For what we've seen in restaurants today, they want $15 for a sandwich.
What's up, crewman? Oh,
You may or may not get fries.
favorite Mexican.
You might get chips.
Your favorite Mexican, Glenn.
Well, we'll let the cat out of the bag. We are going on New Year's Eve to
Cinco Ninos.
Cinco Ninos inside of Kalahari
We should kidnap Jay.
down at Mount Pocono. And this place, we went and experienced it for the first time maybe a month or 6 weeks ago. And we can't wait to go back. That's going to be our New Year's Eve dinner. When we were there the last time, it was an absolute authentic Mexican feast.
There he is. Marcus is in the house, baby.
Kalahari is a world-class
Hey,
resort
Marcus.
right here in Northeast PA.
Why are we talking about food cruising on the high season travel? Because I'm a food guy.
He's a
They're
foodie.
food
This is
people.
my friend show cruising. It's not my usual shit show.
We are guests.
Yeah, we're special guests of the peanut gallery tonight.
It's but yeah, it's because Christmas. Damn it, we're past Christmas. New Year's Eve, me and the GF are going to we're gonna go to Texas. She wants to go to Texas. We're gonna go to Texas.
Oh, are you going to
It's,
Dallas?
I wish.
Dallas Cowboys, baby. I was there last year.
Last year,
Yeah.
this time right now, we were there
Yeah,
watching
inside
them.
the stadium.
Well, we were watching them march the Longhorn Steeds
Oh my God,
in Fort Worth
that was
down
insane.
the middle of the street.
Yeah.
And what a town for barbecue!
Oh, so much fun.
Oh my God!
Oh, we had such a good time,
Amazing.
especially that Mexican restaurant across the street from the stadium.
Oh yeah, and then the
Everybody's
Korean chicken down the street.
Everybody's
too.
Spanish in there. We're the only English people walking in. The guy's like, "You want to sing karaoke?" I'm like, "No, I'm okay."
Just want to give a
What?
shout to everyone hanging us from Instagram.
Oh,
Fulani 2361. How you doing? Thank you.
nice. Let's see.
Everything on their menu was awesome at that. It was
Keep
like
talking.
a nightclub, a Mexican nightclub.
Nice. Keep
There's
talking,
a place.
Glenn.
There's a place down near
That's
the square in near Wilkes-Barre on North Main Street called Burrito Loco.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
You gotta check that place
Burrito
out.
Loco.
That is amazing.
We're gonna have to check that out.
I'll have to here, let's see. Let me go back. When did I go there? I went over there in the summer. But yeah, Burrito Loco,
Yeah,
like
I'm surprised we haven't been there yet.
you have to eat this with a fork and knife. That's how big this sucker was.
Nice.
Go
Yeah,
back.
I'm surprised we've not eaten there yet.
Let's see.
How about the Empanada King? I know we were talking about pierogi earlier.
Yeah.
Two different, cultures, two different takes on,
Yeah.
the dumpling, if you will, with, a filling. But have you guys been to the Empanada King? There's
No.
one in Wilkes-Barre, one in Wyoming.
I was down that way the other day.
He's your customer, isn't he?
And it used to be Gyro King. Wasn't it Gyro King? And now it's Empanada King?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe, yeah.
It was the same building, but I don't know if it was the same owners.
No,
I went to the
doubt
one
it's the same
actually.
owners.
I'm putting in the link in the chat, my Burrito Loco video.
Shout out to King Marcus tuned in from TikTok. Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Hey, thank you for hanging with us from the TikTok people.
Yeah.
I have a TikTok account and I can't figure out how to do it. I'm
Don't worry, Jay. We'll help you. No
All
worries.
right. But let's see.
New Year's at Texas de Brazil. Why does that sound familiar? Texas de Brazil. Did we go there?
I think we went to one.
I think we were there, Mark. Oh my God. Damn.
Did we go to Brazil?
Oh, and Sam Martina said it's gyro, Glenn.
Oh, I know what it is.
He knows what it is. We have a true Greek in the chat tonight.
I know.
Stamatina.
It is
Empanada
gyro.
King. Empanada King has some good empanadas. I went to the one in Wyoming.
We're gonna have to
And-
check that out, Glenn.
It was they have three locations: Wyoming, Wilkes-Barre Township, and I think the third one's in Scranton somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure.
Empanada King is great. Yeah, I think so.
But I went to the Wyoming one, and
Nice.
I got the Philly cheesesteak version, and it was good. I liked it.
Nice. Chicanos and
My wife
Italos
figured
in
it,
Scranton too. Those are. We haven't been to Chicanos, have we? We've been to Italos.
Italos, yes. Amanda took me to Chicanos a while ago.
Anywhere else you going without me?
There was last night. I got a pizza from Villa Pizzeria. Was it last night?
Where is that?
That's in Exeter on Wyoming Avenue.
Oh, okay. I
It's
want
your
to try
typical-
that Batelli's Villa. They claim to have the best tripe.
Villa Pizzeria is he's your typical old school Italian cook.
See, these
Right,
typical old school Italians need to make tripe for me.
I don't know, he might. No, this guy's really nice guy. He gives his portions. He does not skimp.
Nice.
I got
Fred, are you a tripe guy?
what was that?
I asked Fred if he's a tripe guy.
Well, my grandma used to make it for my grandfather. My grandfather was a very, I don't know if I'd say he was a picky eater. He was just particular about, certain things. But for whatever reason, he loved tripe. So my grandma would make it. And I remember the odor in her kitchen.
Well,
And, being a kid, and my grandma was always like, try it, you'll like it. That was always, so I was never really a picky eater.
So,
I've been
let's
eating
put it this way,
vegetables.
with that smell, octopus balls. Marcus, really? There's a proper name for that. Oh, no, there is. Glenn, what's the official name for octopus balls?
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki. There you go. Yeah, octopus balls. But there's a rule with tripe. We are coming back to Toronto at some point. With the tripe is if you smell it on your plate, it's not cooked properly, don't eat it or you will get sick. And that was known to happen to a buddy of ours, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if I can't smell it on my plate, I will eat it. But the minute I smell it, forget it. That's
Won't
going
eat
in the trash.
Yeah.
This is from somebody who runs the NEPA tripe tour. I've been eating tripe for how many years now? What did we say? Like since 94?
At least
Yeah, so since 94, I've been eating tripe.
30 years.
Almost 30 years. And I know my tripe.
Have you been to there's an Italian restaurant in Luzerne, Mia Via, it's called. I was there once.
No, but they have it.
I'm pretty sure they have it. Yeah, because I know it's a younger generation, using like old school Italian recipes that have been passed down. So I'm pretty sure they make it there.
Where's
Yeah.
that place at?
So it used to be the Coal City Tavern.
Okay.
Jay, honestly, where Posh Puppies is, like if you're
Yeah.
at that fork in the road in Luzerne, instead of going straight toward Posh Puppies, if you turn left, like to go back toward Hops and Barley,
Okay.
it's kind of like before the convenient gas station.
Well, you said it was the old Cold City Tavern?
Yeah.
I know right where it is. I know exactly.
And I
where
think
it
before that it was something I can't remember. My wife would remember. I can't remember what the restaurant was before Coal City
Don't
Tavern.
listen to
but-
Mike. Tripe does not smell like jizz when it's being cooked because what was the name of the church? St. Ubaldo's Church? No.
It's right down the street from him.
Yeah, the church that's right down the road from his shop.
Yeah,
They
Dave
make the
Clark.
best tripe. They know how to do it.
Mhm.
I got to watch the whole process behind the scenes. It was so cool. So you're a
Okay.
liar, Mike.
It's
All right, Glenn. You ready to hop off?
Yeah, we're going to the hot tub.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
God, TMI, mister.
all right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Have a happy New Year.
See you on the
Thanks for
interwebs,
having us.
Fred.
Take care,
Bye,
guys. Happy
Dave.
New Year.
Happy New
Great
Year.
talking to you.